What is stopping you from living in freedom? What is stopping you from painting with all the colors of the wind? What is stopping you from living in that space within yourself where you feel free and safe to be the authentic you, the true you? Well, that's why you're here today, isn't it? Is to uncover one more reason, another reason why. Hi, everybody. It's really lovely to see you this morning. Today is going to be truly amazing. I say that every day, I know, but it is amazing. And if you think about it, one of the things that is amazing about life is that every day we uncover a little bit more about where we're stuck. We go deeper and deeper into the depth of who we are, and every day does become more and more amazing, which is truly incredible, and one of the amazing reasons for being alive here on this earth at this time. So today is going to be great. Today we're going to be looking at people as a reflection, people as the reflection of where we're being stuck in our lives. So hi everybody, how has this week been for you? Type in the comment section below, let me know how things have been going for you. Okay, so a little bit of a summary, and what we're going to do is we're going to tie it all in. Today is a very special day because I'm going to be sharing one of the models that I created. Since being a holistic therapist here in Paris, I've created two models. One is the Thrive model, which all of my videos are about. Another model that I created was the Authentic Communication model, and this is what I'd like to share with you today. So it's called the Authentic Communication model, and you can find out more about it on YouTube if you have a look at my YouTube channel. But it's a great way for us to really powerfully look at how people are in control of our emotions, how people are in control of us living in freedom. So people as being the chains that keep us trapped. So let's get started. So a little bit of a summary of what we've been looking at over the course of this week. So we have said that we have over 90,000 thoughts a day, and those 90,000 thoughts that we have are reactive thoughts. They are reactive thoughts. They are not original thoughts. They are thoughts that we created between the ages of 0 and 7 that now just have become belief systems. So when you're in that space of when you're not really consciously choosing your thoughts, so the power is in choice, and we're going to be talking about this tomorrow. Your mind is not in power of you, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. So those thoughts that you have without consciously choosing them, they come from society. They are the boxes that society has told you that you should be and should be thinking. So this week we've spoken about shoulds, and I asked you to think about how often do you say the word should, because should implies judgment, and that judgment is not from you, it is from society. So our mind, our ego, some people call it ego, some people call it mind, some people call it lower mind. So this is the lower mind, and the higher mind would be the divine, which I draw here, don't I? So this is your higher mind, and this is that which is divinely connected to your soul. Okay, and this is where all the messages come from. So we said that your mind, your lower mind, is only thoughts that are not your original thoughts. They come from society. Okay, you with me so far? That's what we spoke about. Most of the daily thoughts that you have are these reactive thoughts. Then what we said is how we get those thoughts originally is that when we are little, we are loving life and we're living freely, and then what happens is that we are told to stop jumping on the bed, for example, and in that moment of living in freedom, the child can't cognitively understand that it's just mom not wanting to ruin her bed. What the child thinks is, it's not okay for me to live in freedom. So that means that who I am is not okay. So the original source belief is created. I am not good enough. But before that, when mom says stop jumping on the bed, the very first thing is the feeling. The feeling. The feeling then creates the thought, which then creates the source, the belief system, which then becomes the reactive thoughts. Okay, so we have a original source belief over here. But now the feeling you don't ever want to feel again. So what happens is that you start developing defense mechanisms which become your personality. These defense mechanisms are your personality, the way that you act, so you become independent, or you become giving, or you become all the different characteristics of who you are. Yes, I'm saying that some of your personality traits are not really authentically you. They are reactions to defense. They basically are defense mechanisms which were created when you were younger to protect yourself from that feeling of not being good enough. Okay? So that is who we are. That's what we've been talking about this week. Just a little bit of a summary of what we've been talking about. Now here is where the powerful part comes. Now, whenever you look at a stimulus, we said yesterday, we said that a stimulus is over here, right? Whenever you look at a stimulus, you interpret the world against this stimulus as a reflection. So the stimulus is a reflection of one of these belief systems. So let's say here you are and you are wearing lenses. You are wearing glasses. Now, today's question is, what glasses are you wearing? What perspective are you viewing the world against? Right, so what are the lenses that you're wearing today? What are the lenses that you see the world through? And this is so powerful if you can really get this. If you see a stimulus, are you looking at it through the lens of this belief system, this belief system, this belief system? Are you looking at it through the lens of this defense mechanism over here? Or are you seeing the world through the soul, which is divinely connected to source? Or are you seeing the world through your core values, which we've spoken about, that come from your soul? You know, oneness, completion, integrity, choice, all of those that come from your soul. Where are you seeing? How are you seeing the world? So this is what we spoke about this week so far. What I'm going to add today is something that is going to blow your mind. It is going to literally change the way you see things and the way that you communicate with people. This is so powerful. Now, the world doesn't only exist of you. It exists of you and other people. So let's draw this other person over here. Okay, you can slightly see that. Okay, so imagine a conversation that you have with somebody. How are you communicating with that person? Are you communicating with that person through the mind, through the defense mechanism, through the core values, through the soul? And equally, how is he communicating with you? How are they communicating with you? You see, when you are looking at people, when you look at people, you see them, are you seeing them through the lens of the belief systems of what you expect them to be thinking, doing, being, acting? Or are you seeing them from the space of, oneness, completion? Are you connecting with them on this level, or are you connecting with them on the mind level? How are you connecting with the people in your life? So today is about living in freedom and awareness of living in freedom. So today the question is, when you look at people, when people upset you, you see, the thing is, when somebody says words, what they're saying is just words. You with me? It's just words. But you are interpreting those words against a particular box. You are the one who, your mind is interpreting the stimulus. Equally so, when you're communicating with somebody else, they are interpreting your words through their mind. So when we're communicating, it's about being aware of how we are communicating. Where are we communicating from? Being aware of what the other person's boxes are. So up until now, it's been about us. Today, I'd like you to start looking at what are your lenses, yes, but also what are the lenses that other people are viewing the world through. Where are they not free? Why did they just say those words to you? Is it about you? Or is it actually about their journey to completion, their journey to freedom? If you want to live in freedom, it is about being aware of yourself, yes, but also being aware of the people in your life, understanding the people in your life, being aware of their lenses, being aware of their belief systems, being aware of their personality defense mechanism traits. You know, I have many people in my life where I can see that their personalities are a defense mechanism that was created to protect themselves. And we honor that and we value that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's not a judgment. Our power is in the awareness, because then we can talk to the person, not in their mind. We can talk to them at the level of the soul. When you talk to people at the level of the soul, that conversation is free. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine being able to communicate with people at the level of the soul. So this is my encouragement to you today. My encouragement to you today is, what lenses are you wearing? And 2, what lenses are the people around you wearing? What are their personality defensive mechanisms? What have they? Try and look into the person. Try and look behind the situation. So instead of looking at the reactions, observe the reaction. Remember, the reaction is the power. Awareness is power. So when you are in awareness of what is behind that person's reaction, then you can really begin to create conversations of freedom, relationships in freedom. And the next 7 weeks after this set, we're going to be looking at love and relationships. And this is going to become really key to what we speak about. Okay. So the key to living in freedom that I have given you today is the key to go behind the lenses, behind that which is the mask that other people show you, so that you can live in freedom. Remember to share this. Click on the share button. It's on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Share it with people, because this is powerful, guys. This will literally transform relationships. Imagine if we all communicated like this. Wouldn't we be living more in freedom? So I encourage you to share this so you can transform the lives of the people in your community. I encourage you to start communicating with people. Start talking to people about that which you're uncovering in these videos. Because you see, the great thing about me is that I'm authentic and open and vulnerable with you, so you can be authentic and open and vulnerable with the people in your life. So you can provide them with the space to be authentic and open and vulnerable. You are the light for the people in your your life. You are the light to inspiring the people in your life to live in freedom. That is your gift to them. So I wish you a wonderful day of being the light of freedom in other people's lives. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about choice. Tomorrow I'm going to come to you live from the road. I'm not in my apartment tomorrow. I'm on my way to Bordeaux for the weekend. So you'll probably see me in the car. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to be there at 8:30 because I'm committed to you guys. I'm committed to supporting you and helping you live in freedom. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. The light within me greets the light within you. Cheers, guys. Bye.